أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام أشرف المرسلين سيدنا ومولانا محمد المصطفى صلى الله عليه وسلم مدد يا سيدي يا رسول الكريم يا حبيب العظيم وزهارنا وإشفارنا وعبيدنا بمددكم ونظركم مدد يا سيدي يا سلطان الأولياء ما شيخ عبد الفايز الداغستاني سيدي شيخ محمد نازم الحقاني مدد يا سيدي يا مولانا الشيخ هشام كمان. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أطيعوا الله أطيعوا الرسول وأولي الأمر منكم. And always a reminder for myself, أنا عبدك العجيز الضعيف المسكين الظالم الجهل, and that by the grace of Allah I am in existence, and that Allah's mercy be upon us, Allah's rahmah be upon us, Allah's maghfirah be upon us, forgive us our shortcomings, our wrongdoings, and that we take a path of being nothing, that Allah's greatness is everything and that we are nothing. Alhamdulillah for Mawlana Shaykh's teaching, fiikum, in the last couple months now from every direction, Ayatul Kareem, Allah describing fiikum, the Prophet is with you, is amongst you, that light, that reality of Prophet comes as a guidance for you, comes as zakiyun, comes as a light in which purifies you, which teaches you the kitab and all hikmah and wisdom and the knowledges that which you didn't know. And important in the way of the love of Sayyidina Muhammad that the knowledge of awliyaullah different than the knowledge of Imams. Imam at the masjid may have a lot of things memorized, his responsibility is to convey a Jummah, some teachings, if you ask any questions, and to leave. The knowledge of awliyaullah that Allah give them an authority, sultanan nasira, that their soul has been given an authority and that they complete the realities of Holy Qur'an, Atiyullah, Atiya Rasul wa ulul amri minkum. Those ulul amr whom Allah authorized, and they are responsible for guidance, and the knowledge in which they convey is a guidance for your soul first, guidance for your body second. That the malakut kulli shay from Surah Al-Yasin Allah describes, glory be to the hand that has the reality from malakut, from the world of light. It's all encompassing. وَإِلَيْهِ تُرْجَعُونَ. And to that light, to that reality you go back. Now they only understood that Allah is describing, only one understanding of that description is your atomic reality. The quantum reality which is malakut and light, that your atomic reality governs everything of your physicality. Your reality is from your light, you are merely manifesting because of your reality. If you don't have a reality in the world of light, there's no manifestation in this world. So what Allah, Prophet and awliyaullah are coming and teaching to us that the primary is malakut. What is your light reality? What is the reality of Prophet in the world of light? Hadith al-Jabar what Prophet described, that the first thing that Allah created was the light of your Nabi. Before there was a throne, before there was a Kaaba, before there was Bayt al-Mahmur, before there were malaika. Because creation has to come from somewhere. That light can't come from Allah. You can't say that you are from Allah, no shareek. Means Allah want to bring this creation into existence, that creation known as Muhammadun Rasulullah. Everything, Bahrul Muhit, everything is coming from the atomic reality of Sayyidina Muhammad. Then it manifests into the world of form, but its origin is the light of Nur Muhammad Nur al-Anwar wa Sirat al-Asrar. He is the light of secrets and the secret of all light. It's description of Prophet. Means from that reality they want us to understand that study the realities of light, study the realities of the soul. Those are the realities in which will lift you and uplift you. Reality of the body, and anyone teaching you from the body knowledge, how to wash, how much zakat to give, everybody has that. You can watch many YouTube channels. How many times you want to understand about wudu? When you wash and go to sleep, the knowledge of that is not going to lift your soul. That's from your badan, from your body. Say, Ya Rabbi, how much zakat I have to give? And when they come and tell you, oh 2.5% calculate this and this, that's not a knowledge that when you sleep and wash with wudu and sleep, your soul goes to Arshur Rahman, makes sajda under the arsh. And at that time awliyaullah teaching us what your soul knows, it will ask Allah, Ya Rabbi, I understood a knowledge, an ilm, led me to swim in that ocean of realities. And Allah Kareem is generous, so you heard about it? Swim and take as much as you want from that reality, let your soul to swim in that ocean. That's why then they said, seek out the knowledges of the soul. Knowledge of the body has very limited reality for you to achieve. The greatest knowledge of the soul is the reality of Sayyidina Muhammad towards the understanding. No one can ever understand the reality in which Allah has given to Prophet. And this holy month of Rabiul Awwal that described for us from these oceans of light, from these oceans of reality, that what people love so dearly is Holy Qur'an. The Holy Qur'an in which they adhere to the words of Allah and they come and remind to us that the reality of that Holy Qur'an. Means what's the reality of that Holy Qur'an? And back in the time of Prophet again a reminder, we've said many times in this month, alhamdulillah, with the blessings of Mawlana Shaykh of what they're expanding within the heart. In the time of Prophet there was no Qur'an, there was no mushaf, there was no compiled book in the time of Prophet. Means then Allah described, only the people of tafakkur will understand these realities. When awliya come and put into your heart a thought into your heart, they contemplate. Then during the time of Prophet as revelation is coming, certain Sahabi were writing and putting that parchment away. They had no permission to compile into mushaf, into a book. So then all of the reference from Allah of kitab is in reference to who? Is in reference to Sayyidina Muhammad. The kitabullah is Sayyidina Muhammad. What people have in this dunya is a furqan, is the book of right and wrong. The Qur'an is with Sayyidina Muhammad. Reminder for ourselves, Allah says, if I reveal my Qur'an onto the mountain it will be dust, but the heart of Prophet is firm. Means with that understanding and with that reality, Milad al-Nabi comes into our life. That who are these people that they have Milad al-Nabi? Who are these people that continuously having the mahfil and the majlis where they're making salawats on Sayyidina Muhammad? Why? And because awliyaullah know and they inspire within their followers. Innahu dhikrun wa Qur'anin mubeen is a description of Sayyidina Muhammad. Well Allah said, we raised your zikr wa rafa'naka dhikrak. In Surah Al-Inshirah we were reciting in our zikr that we raise your status and your mentioning, your name, your zikr, every praising upon you has been raised. You are my walking Qur'an. Manzil al-Qur'an, that the heart of Prophet the light of Prophet is the location of Holy Qur'an. Not only the papers that you carry, this is furqan. You respect more the paper that you carry versus the heart and the soul of Sayyidina Muhammad, and that's a big problem. That's why you have no power, because the Furqan is right and wrong. Anybody now can buy the Furqan, you can download it. It has no power for you unless you have the love of Sayyidina Muhammad. Why? Because Prophet said, mention me once, make salawat upon me one time, Allah will send my soul to make 10 salawats upon you. The salawat of Prophet is what? He's coming to send you the lights of accounting, the lights of business degree. He's coming with the Holy Qur'an of Allah, and the durood and the salawat of Prophet are the lights and the realities of Holy Qur'an, where Allah described fiikum that He's coming as a guidance for you, He's coming as a purification for you, He's coming to teach you the kitab and every wisdom and hikmah. And all of Holy Qur'an is in 30 juz. Now this is like a laser to understand this light. Think from the world of light, not from the world of form. This world of light they describe has 30 juz, means now it can be brought down into a power. These 30 juz, its reality and its secrets can be found in Surah Al-Fatiha. Means this Surah Fatiha carries the secret of the entire Holy Qur'an. Like a laser again that can be brought down. All of Surah Al-Fatiha, its secret is in Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. All of the power of Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim is in the Bah. And the nuqt that holding under that Bah and all the realities that Allah is describing. What was the durood that we just, Ya Qarani? Qarani? Nuqtatin? That this nuqt, you are the origin of every existence. When Allah want to bring creation into existence, it's in Nur Muhammad. It's all from the ocean of Muhammadun Rasulullah. Allah bring one nuqt into existence, can be infinite amount of universes, all in Muhammadun Rasulullah. Nurul Anwar, Sirat al-Asrar. Means from malakut and from the world of light they're teaching. All that secret of Qur'an is in that Ba, and Prophet described, I'm the city of knowledge, and Sayyidina Ali is the Bab, is the caretaker of the door. And Allah said, there are different awliyaullah who are ulul ahbab. The people of the door and people of love. What door? The door of that Ba. They safeguard the secret of that Ba, and by that Ba opening up it unfolds the whole story and realities of Holy Qur'an. When then Allah describing in the opening of Qur'an from Surah Al-Fatiha, that's the secret of Surah Al-Fatiha, that it contains all the power of Holy Qur'an, all of its realities in the Bismillah, all the Bismillah in the Ba. Then the first surah that opening from Holy Qur'an, ALif Lam Meem, Dhalikal Kitabun La Rayba Fi, means that alif is izzatullah. Allah now within this muqaddad is describing the whole secret is about to unfold, because I'm sending you my holy Qur'an, Tanzil Azizur Rahim, that when the soul of Prophet is coming, Allah's holy Qur'an is coming. It's not something small. This is not about the world of form that we're focused on only the physical, but with the physical came the light of the soul. Means the soul of Prophet is coming with holy Qur'an of Allah, and that story is unfolding in Alif Lam Meem. Alif izzatullah, Allah wants us to know within that alif is the izzah of Allah. All my orders, all my amr, all my irada is in my alif. It's coming into this lam that's now about to enter into your earth, that is lisan al-haq. Some came and said, no, the lam is Sayyidina Jibreel, but we already said in the hadith al-Jabbar, Sayyidina Jibreel is a qadim, is a servant of Sayyidina Muhammad. Sayyidina Jibraeel's light is from the light of Sayyidina Muhammad. In Durood al-Taj what we say? Qadim al-Rasul. Qadim al-Rasul, he's the servant of Prophet. Yeah. He works for Sayyidina Muhammad. The higher darajat, the lamb is for the lisan and the tongue of truth of Sayyidina Muhammad. That Allah describing in ALif Lam Meem, my izzah is moving on to the soul that I created, ancient creation that speaks for me. I created the soul of Prophet to speak for me. And then Allah describes it in the next letter is the Meem, to verify. My izzah is on that lisan al-haq, known to you as Muhammadun Rasulullah. Dhalika al-kitab la rayba fi. Means this kitab that coming to your earth, to your entire creation that has no crookedness. It's from Allah pure and purified. But it's only a hudan al-muttaqeen, it's only a guidance for the muttaqeen. Because if they're not muttaqeen, they don't understand, they say, oh Prophet he delivered a message, astaghfirullah, and he left. And then they begin to praise more the paper than the one who brought you the paper, the one who brought you all the realities. That paper was a symbol, its power, its authority, its reality is always with Sayyidina Muhammad. Allah not going to give that power to people. Otherwise anybody who picked up the book would have tremendous power. It's merely furqan. As soon as you love and respect Prophet is like the charge card. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi aliyyil azim, mean that Allah's qudra and power with the love of Prophet comes and charges and brings the power of Holy Qur'an. But they have to be muttaqeen, they have to be the people of tafakkur and contemplation, in which their senses and all their being is under Allah's taqwa. And we said before in other talks, the muttaqeen, their taqwa is in their ears. Because these are from the people of the hadith in which Allah describes, hadith al-Qudsi, that they come with voluntary worship. When they come with voluntary worship, they completed their fard and they approach me with voluntary worship, I become the hearing in which they hear, I become the seeing in which they see. They hear with Allah's power. What kind of hearing is that? In darajats. I become the seeing in which they see. They see with Allah's might and majesty. I become the breath in which they breathe. I become the speech in which they speak. I become the hands in which they touch. I become the feet in which they move. Means all those senses have to be for muttaqeen. That their hearing is under tremendous taqwa, that they purified their hearing and they don't listen to people but they listen to the heart and what commands are coming to their heart. Their eyes are under command, they're under taqwa and consciousness and cleansing. Their hands are under cleansing, their breath is under cleansing, their tongue is under cleansing, their feet are under cleansing. All of that in an extreme taqwa and consciousness of Allah, and He began to open all those senses. Only with those senses they understood the Kitabullah is Sayyidina Muhammad. The book of Allah is Sayyidina Muhammad. That's what mawlid is, that's what the mahfil is. It's not something small. As soon as you make a durood al-sharif and a praising upon Prophet, this light of Holy Qur'an is coming. It's coming loaded, begin to dress the heart. That's why maqam al-iman, to love Sayyidina Muhammad more than you love yourself. Only through maqam al-iman, when you begin to love Prophet more than you love yourself, these lights of Holy Qur'an, these lights of Allah begin to dress the heart and the soul of the believer. And that's why Allah said, if these lights dress your soul, qalb al-mu'min baytullah. Why? Because if your heart is filled with the love of whom I love. Don't say you love Allah, Allah doesn't care for your love. Allah said, I want you to love whom I love. I love Sayyidina Muhammad. So when Allah looks to the heart and if He sees your heart is only I love Allah, only I love Allah, this is what shaitan said. Shaitan said, no, I love Allah, I'm not bowing down to Adam. What Allah wants is the love of Sayyidina Muhammad. Allah looks to the heart and says, no, what's in that heart? When it's filled with the love of Sayyidina Muhammad, then Allah's rida and satisfaction, then Allah says, قُلْ إِنِ كُنْتُمْ تُحِبُّونَ اللَّهَ فَاتَّبِعُونِي يُحِبُّكُمُ اللَّهُ. Then Allah's love enters into the heart, that heart becomes filled with Holy Qur'an. And that heart becomes qalb al-mu'min, baytullah, becomes the house of Allah. We pray that Allah give us a hikmah and a understanding, patience and understanding. Grant us from these lights and these blessings for the holy month of Rabiul Awwal, and prepare us for the holy months of Rajab, Sha'ban and Ramadan inshaAllah. Bi hurmati Muhammad al-Mustafa wa basir Surat al-Fatiha.
Sidana Nabi, Sidana Nabi, Sidana Nabi, Sidana Nabi.